and welcome. As HR professionals, we have an influence on our corporate culture, on our company culture. We can influence that culture for good or for ill. How we write our policies, how we treat people, how we treat those that come into our office, all these things make a difference in our corporate culture. My concern and my mission on this channel is to create a better workplace for you and a better workplace for anyone who works at your company. It starts with reaching out to your coworkers in a human way. Folks, there's tension sometimes, isn't there? I mean, we operate businesses, right, don't we? We have to operate those businesses at a profit or we don't have the business. And sometimes it's frustrating when you see coworkers or people that directly report to you or managers come to you and they're frustrated because the productivity isn't there. And the knee-jerk reaction is to want to take discipline. Bring them in for discipline. That's the knee-jerk reaction. But we need to look beneath the surface. What's really going on? Let me tell you a story. So one time, I'm hearing from the manager that this person is just not showing up for work. She's no call, no show. She's late. She's got all kinds of problems with her work performance. So I want to bring her in for discipline. I said, sure, let's bring her in, let's talk to her. Now, at my particular agency, discipline was done through the HR department. I think that's a good idea. In some companies, the human resource director is more or less a consultant. And I did that for a while. I did that for a while. Now, we had 5 different divisions in my company. And at one point, now this is I've been at the company for 26 years. At one point, the boss was looking at the disciplinary actions that were being taken. And he noticed that in one region, the actions seemed to be disproportionate to another region. It just wasn't uniform. So he came to me and he asked me to create some uniformity here. And up until that point, I was more or less advising managers what to do. So we decided we would create this system. A manager came to me and said, I want to bring this person in for discipline. I would have a conversation with the manager, find out what was going on. Then we'd schedule the discipline, bring the person in. We had a person from outside of the division to sit in as well. So you had 3 people at least in this meeting other than the employee that was being brought in. And the outside person was designed to be objective. The outside person was a manager as well. And very often I found that outside perspective was so important. But back to my story. So we bring this person in, and I asked her. I showed her the evidence. You know, on this particular day you didn't show up for work. On this particular day you were late. What's going on? And she said, well, my father has cancer. So, I mean, my heart broke, first of all. My heart broke. And I looked at the manager, and the manager seemed to indicate that she didn't know. So I talked to the employee, and come to find out that the times that she had missed or the times that she was late, she was providing care. So I said, do you know about the Family Medical Leave Act? She did not. Now, I think my manager knew about the Family Medical Leave Act. The problem was that she never asked the employee why. She assumed the worst. And she brought the employee in for discipline, assuming the worst. When she got in for discipline, I asked the question, the basic fundamental question. Come to find out, there's a legitimate reason here. Not only that, but a legally protected reason. I gave her the Family Medical Leave paperwork. She went out and had it filled out. She took intermittent leave. She cared for her dad. And she continues to be an excellent employee. You know, we have the opportunity to influence the culture that we're a part of. Influence the company culture. And that's what I want to encourage you to do, to think in terms of how can I make this a better workplace? Most of your life is going to be taken up in the workplace. Shouldn't it be a good place to be? Folks, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it very much. Please comment down below and please subscribe. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.